Hey guys, good morning. It's September 11th. Obviously, it was a memorable day in U.S. history. Kind of ironic for me, being today's September 11th, and tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the following day, I'll be stopping by the Oklahoma City memorial, which had nothing to do with 9/11, but was another incredibly tragic act of terrorism in our country. So that'll be kind of I don't want to say, well, I guess kind of monumental for me. It's a big part of what I'm hoping to see that I've never seen before and share with you guys. So, a few things. Today is kind of one of those days up in the air, but I just wanted to reiterate a little bit about what I left in my night video last night. I sure hope I didn't come across as unappreciative in any way for all the reaching out people have done to give me a room for nights and allow me to stay and stay safe. Truly appreciate it, but I am looking forward to challenge myself physically and mentally, and I am going to ask for your help. I'm going to ask for your help selfishly over the next few days. I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute, but I'm going to ask for your help as a team, as a family. So one of the things that has been my kind of epiphany is that this message of pointing a thumb needs to be heard by as many people as possible. If we all embrace it, again, why couldn't it be part of our vernacular in a short time? The only way it's going to happen is by all of us kind of reaching out, living it ourselves, and asking others to do the same. On that note, I know a good many people. By the way, there's a highway back there. I don't know if you can see it, way up there. Anyway, I'm heading to Oklahoma City in the next couple of days. And I know some people have reached out to media as I go, but the truth is, as somebody asked me to talk about, there's strength in numbers. And if you guys all believe in me, which most of you do, and all believe in the message, which most all of you do, here's what you can do for us. Each and every one of you can reach out to any media market if it may get hit by one person, it may get hit by two people, it may be seen, but it's only going to take one of the right people to hear the message and to see this. Whether that's a small town paper, like I just stopped in yesterday in McKendree at the Stroud American. I don't think I posted her picture. I got to do that here this morning. But take Oklahoma City, for example. I think Jim and Eric have reached out. I think Scott's reached out to them. But, why can't 20 or 30 of you reach out just with an email or a clip? I know Glenn reaches out, and it doesn't have to be the towns I'm going to. Let's reach out nationally as well. But my point being is I announce what towns I'm going to be heading to, what towns I'm going to be going through. You can just Google most papers. I haven't taught the Oklahoma City newspaper yet. You guys can kind of pick that up for me if you don't mind. But Oklahoma City newspapers, TV stations, they usually have a news hotline or a contact us page, and you look for the local editor. And what I've found to be successful isn't just sending an email, but I try to talk to a reporter and say, look, I got this, I'm doing something kind of crazy, it's kind of a neat backstory. Just check it out at this website and let me know what you think. And a lot of times they call you back. But my request for you and for us is that we together send as many contacts out as possible. Like I said, an email may be dismissed by one person, by a second person, and maybe it's the third person that sees it, maybe it's the fourth person. Or maybe that person gets 7 contacts or 8 contacts and finally says, God, why are these people barraging me? So that's one really helpful thing I can ask of you guys as a family to help spread the message. Like I said, I could do the heavy lifting and the walking, but that's how we're going to get this message out nationally. Another person reached out to me and said, hey, I live 2 hours off of 66, but I'm willing to go talk to our local town, our churches, our schools. I believe so much in what you're doing, and we could find a way to get you and bring you back here. You're willing to do that? And the answer is absolutely. People is what drives me. When I go a day without talking to anybody, it's the most demoralizing thing in the world. When I stopped in yesterday, just randomly walking by a store front, and saw the Stroud American newspaper and popped in, and Kendra spent 45 minutes talking with me completely engaged in what I'm doing, it made the whole day worthwhile for me. And who knows how she spreads the word. So I will speak to anybody and everybody. Again, I can't walk 100 miles out of my way, but if there's a way to get me there and then get me back, absolutely I will. In fact, I'd beg of it, I encourage it. I had a few people contact me about schools, classes. Hey, we're gonna follow you, we're gonna do this. I want to give them a shout out. Haven't heard anything back about them. So that's kind of as a family what we could do. So I'm putting the challenge out there to you guys. There's a lot of you, not everybody, but we got over 1,800, maybe it's 1,900 people liking us now. That, again, just if 50 of you go ahead and reach out and ask these folks, they may say, wait, there's got to be something to this, right? So that's as a family in the group what we can do. Selfishly, as I alluded to last night, my journey is going to take on a new tone come Sunday after I meet with the documentary filmmakers. In the meantime, I want to give you an idea, an update where I'm going, what I'm doing, and what you guys can do to help. So, today is Tuesday. I'm heading to Chandler, Oklahoma, to a Walmart to pick up what I guess it's called like a trolley dolly. It's kind of, hopefully the wheels will hold up. It's going to take a lot of weight off my back and allow me to pack enough water and dry goods to do what I want to do, getting through the desert and battling the desert, to stay hydrated, have some food. When there's mini march 40 miles between each other, it's a long way to go without any food. So 40 miles is about a whole full day. So to eat nothing will be a little bit tough. So tonight I have no place set up yet to go. Somebody, as I've mentioned a couple times now, had reached out to me in Arcadia and said, hey, we got a place for you. Arcadia is about 30 miles from where I am, so that's a long day too. But I'm going to find a way to get there if it gets offered to me again. I just don't remember who and where. So I don't have a place for today. So the first thing you guys can do to help me selfishly, that's a big truck, is if you know somebody out this way that's okay with putting me up, I can get to meet the family, the people, find out the story, that'd be great. A couple other things I'm going to need. I know as I get out to the desert, I'm concerned about a couple things. One is cell phone service. Without the cell phone, I'm out of touch with all of you, but more importantly, I'm out of touch with my family, and that's not copacetic for me. I don't even know if copacetic's a word. It is a word. I don't know if I used it properly. I'm not very bright. Anyway, so 1 or 2 backup battery chargers. I have one already, but another 1 or 2 can only help. So I make sure I have plenty of battery life if I do have the cell phone service. I got to get a few medications, but I'll be able to pick them up today and Friday. I got 1 prescription I got to get and a few toiletries I've got to get. I also need to get a bunch of, like I said, I can leave and get a couple gallons of water each day to get me through, but I'm going to need a bunch of, protein-based dry food when I leave on Friday. It won't be so necessary. I probably have until next Wednesday for that, because I'll be heading to a couple towns. I mean, it's not like I'm going to barren desert right off the bat. Oklahoma's got some towns along the way, so there'll be mini marts and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to make it that drastic, but let me see as I get further out there. I'm going to need to get some drier food as I get past, probably closer to the New Mexico border. Forgive me, not to the New Mexico border, the Texas border, because I don't have nothing between there and Amarillo and Albuquerque. I'm also going to be staying, I have a room in Oklahoma City Wednesday night, but I'm also going to be staying Thursday night in or around Oklahoma City, which right now I don't have anything lined up there. So if you know anybody in Oklahoma City, in or around, I would like to be part of the story, a church, anybody that could or would be willing to put me up, that would be great and ideal, and I appreciate that. Definitely want to get a new pair. I'm going to need a new pair of the sneakers I wear. A couple people reached out to me, but I haven't had anything finalized yet. I'm going to be staying, like I said, I have a place in Oklahoma City now. Somebody wanted to send something, but that'll be tomorrow, so it's not a lot of time to mail something there. But I'm sure I can get an address from somebody, and we can mail things if you wanted. And like I said, I think the rest are all just really toiletries I need to get and little things for me. So short of shoes, battery backup, and once I start hitting the desert, plenty of water and dry food, I should be able to be pretty good to make an attack on the desert. I have to laugh. There were a couple funny things happened yesterday. I got to give credit where credit's due. Oh, so here's two cool stories from last night. So one is I talk pretty regularly with a gentleman named Scott Redding, and I know all of you right now are telling me to walk into traffic, but trust me, I've walked 1,100 miles. You can't walk into traffic. On a country road like this, you might be able to, but with heavy traffic, you can't walk into traffic. And the reason is the wind and the shrapnel that blows up, the debris, is just too much. Imagine you're walking for 10 hours and every 6 seconds you got wind blowing in your face, knocking you back, as opposed to wind flying over your head. So I've got no shoulder either side of the road here, so don't send me an email or telling me to walk on the other side of the road. Trust me, I've been doing this for 10 weeks now. So anyway, so last night, two things really cool. One is I talked to Scott Redding frequently. We've become very close, him and I only met him on the journey, but yeah, we seem to just connect and click. He's been very helpful. In fact, he's the gentleman that's buying me the trolley thing today. I've already purchased it. But so we were talking about something yesterday, and he had a great idea. He said, how about in 2020 we start another one called the Point the Middle Finger Journey for everybody that's kind of not picked up on us. And I just thought that was pretty funny, so I got to give Scott credit. So stay tuned. We may have a new journey coming up in the future called the Point the Middle Finger Journey. Kind of a different tact than positivity and humanity, I guess. And then another thing happened really cool last night, just made me laugh. So I don't know anything about technology. I don't understand. I know how to face stream stuff, a live stream, because Toby's helped me with that. But somehow something popped up on my phone late last night. It said so-and-so is streaming live, click on now. It says, let me click, I know people follow me, let me see what happens. And there was these two young girls, and I guess like I do, you could see when people's names pop up. And they started freaking out. Oh my God, he's on, oh my God. And I said hi, and they started freaking out. And it was the cutest thing because I have no idea why they'd freak out over me. But these gals were, and it just made me laugh. So to them, I think their tag was Maui Lover. But I appreciate their reaching out to me and being fans and following. And just keep pointing the thumb, guys. So that was a little bit about yesterday. One other thing popped up I want to talk about, but I'm going to save it for later. I just want you guys to focus on that right now. So anybody that's willing to help me, I don't ask for help very easily, but I am asking for help over these next few days. If anybody can help me with any of the things I mentioned, a couple of nights, I got tonight and Thursday night, and then a couple things I might need, battery backup, shoes. I really think that's about it. Please reach out to me, let me know. I do appreciate all you guys, love yous. Grace, hope you had a great birthday yesterday. Sorry you had a headache, honey. Carolyn, you guys are the best. I'll talk to you later on. And like I said, today is Chandler, and I gotta see as far as I can go to get close to Oklahoma City. Love y'all, take care.